Hi, welcome to another Cajun toy review. Today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga Iron Man Mark III from the original Iron Man film. And this is a figure that I was very excited for. I've totally been enjoying this Infinity Saga line. I love it when they kind of revisit some of these. They've done it before with the 10 years and such. When they kind of revisit and give some of the figures that we've missed. And the first Iron Man movie has been getting a lot of love. We've got the Obadiah Stane with the Ironmonger, Happy Hogan, the Mark 21, which isn't part of that movie, but now we got the Mark 3, which is the suit he wears at the end of the movie. Well, the last half of the movie and stuff like that. And for Iron Man being the movie, that basically was the start for the MCU and everything and stuff like that. It's surprising it took so long to get this figure, and it is looking pretty awesome. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to open it up. We're going to review it. And then I also got some cards from when I picked this figure up. So we'll open those up and look at them because I used to collect those. We might have to do a episode where I open up some old some card albums and stuff like that and take a trip down nostalgia. So looking at this box, got the Iron Man logo for the movie on the front. Infinity Saga with that Starfield. I really love this box art. It's very clean and I don't know, I just think it looks really good. Looking at the side, we got a lot of different characters from the Infinity Saga. Now, they are in a different pose. Somebody told me that they were different. Well, they actually are, because there is Iron Man, and this side we have Star-Lord. So, actually, you know what I think it is? I think it is a big picture, and it's just split on this one. So that's why it looks like it's two pictures, because I want to say on the other one it was like one big picture, but it doesn't matter much. Iron Man logo on the top, Mark III there. On the back we got a shot of the Iron Man original poster with a little tiny readme. Tony Stark takes on the world's worst villains in the Mark III suit, a technological wonder equipped with a variety of stunning enhancements and upgrades. And it is a couple different languages if you want to read it. UPC on the bottom, which will be in the end, as always. So not much left to say. Let's take a look at this figure and check it out. So we are looking at our Iron Man Mark III, and this is a really good looking figure. It does capture that look of that Iron Man from that first movie, and I really can't wait to get the Ironmonger to kind of put these guys standing toe to toe and kind of square them off. But definitely looks like that first movie. It's not as sleek and as posable as some of the later Iron Mans are, which is to be expected because as the movies and stuff progressed, the suits became more and more sleek and less bulky. And this one is it's got some bulk to it, and it does limit the posability a little bit. But overall, it does come with some pretty cool little accessories. Got a little gripe here and there and stuff like that, but overall very pleased with this figure. So let's take a look at the accessories that our Iron Man Mark III comes with. Alright, so we're looking at the accessories that our Mark III comes with, and it's a little bit, some stuff is actually pretty new, so that's really cool. But first thing I want to point, we get this new head, which is basically Iron Man with the visor up, where you can see Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr.'s face, and it actually really good likeness on here. They did a really good job with the eyes and the goatee and the mustache stuff like that. It looks really nice. I do like how you can kind of see like the little padding or like the little rest of the suit right here on the bottom and stuff like that, where the mask would actually lock down. But overall, this looks really, really good. The eyes, everything on it. So, but yeah, this is not the one that would normally be on mine. It's going to be the Iron Man head, which we've seen a million times before, but good solid head on there. Little tiny bit of marbling on there, but nothing crazy. He comes with 2 additional hands. So we have these repulsor kind of effects hands and stuff like that, which we've seen before with different figures, but these do not have a port on them. So we can't actually put like an effect in it, which it doesn't come with any effects, but that option would have been nice. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. Now these are also locked, so you can't flex them, but to be honest, when you have them on the figure itself, that's really the only pose you'll probably have. These is going to be pointing out, like doing that kind of blaster repulsor effect. Then we have these 3 things right here, and these actually go onto his right arm. He has this little port right there, you can see on the wrist, which is really cool. It has some detail, like some circuitry kind of going on there. But the first basic one is this, and it is just basically the cover of it. So if you want it to look like normal, like the other side, and yeah, the other side doesn't come off. I just have to double check. But this just kind of pops right off. And then we could put this effect, which honestly, I don't know what the hell this is. I know the other part, but I don't remember this from Iron Man. So put in the comments what this part is. What is this effect? I don't know. I'll be lying to you if I try to make something up. Now this is the little missiles. I definitely recognize this. This is whenever he goes to save those people, and basically the tank takes a shot at him, and he pops up. Maybe I put the head on there. Wow, okay. But yeah, the scene where he pops up and then fires a little tiny missile, and then the tank blows up. Pretty one of the most boss moments in the trailer, in the movie itself, and stuff like that. But really, really cool. Really showed you just like how badass Iron Man and Tony Stark were. So, but that is the accessories that we have for him. I wish we would have got some kind of effects and stuff like that, because they do have the portholes on the bottom of the feet. So some kind of blaster or kind of flying effects and stuff would have been pretty cool, but it is a lot. It is more based on the movies than anything else. So we get this, and it works. So we're looking at our figure, and I really don't really need to say, I don't think I need to say too much about who Tony Stark is or Iron Man is. If you're watching his videos, you probably pretty much know this is not a obscure or rare character, but you know, genius inventor, makes a suit of armor to basically fight against evil and villains and whatever else comes along, aliens, based on the movies and stuff like that. You know, pretty much same concept. So yeah, I mean, you know who Iron Man is. Please, if you don't, then I don't know why you're watching this. But looking at this figure and stuff like that, the paint on it is really, really good. You know, the classic red and yellow kind of hot rod. I mean, red and gold hot rod kind of look that he had going on in the first movie. But I do like we get those rivets and stuff that we kind of see in the movie, especially like on the feet and stuff, where like the suit was basically. I really miss. I know later on they sped it up and made it more simple, but I love the kind of suit up scenes that we had in the original, the first two or the first two or three. The third one really kind of started to streamline it with like the suit that basically just kind of flew on him. But I did love, like in the first two movies and Avengers, how we kind of got to see him actually suit up. He actually had like machines that would come up and put these things on him and like screw it all in and tighten it up and stuff like that. And like it was very mechanical, very StarCraft 2 opening, stuff like that. I loved it. But like I said, later on it just became nanobots and everything else. Helmets would disappear and reappear, but hey, oh well, let's get what we get. But yeah, solid paint on this guy. Looks really, really good. There's not really places really to mess it up. So, there's not really any marbling on him either, because that's what I was kind of worried. Anytime we kind of see this metallic. Now I got a little bit on the back, kind of see right there, but it is on the back. It's not on the arc reactor on the chest or anything dramatic. So yeah, looks really good. I do like we got these like gears, kind of looks like the ratchet kind of in the elbows and the knees. That stuff looks really good. So looking at the articulation on our Iron Man, he's not gonna really be flying, so you can't look up too far. Look down actually extremely well. You got a lot of bit of head tilt. Of course, rotation. You do have arm rotation. Now the shoulder pads are attached with just this little plastic tab that goes underneath the elbow. So kind of watch it. If you keep him in like a pose like this, those are kind of like formed to whatever pose you leave him on. Those go back, but we've seen that before with other shoulder pads and stuff like that. So these little floating shoulder pads, just be wary of that. They stress out pretty easy. Rotation on the bicep. Now, there's a double joint on the elbow, but with these elbow pads and stuff like that, it does keep him from having full range. So we get about that. Rotation on the wrist, and there is a little bit of flex on the fisted hands. There a little bit of ab crunch, not very much of it. On the back, you can actually see a separation where you can put, and then about that far up, you can get a little bit of a, yeah, you got a nice rock on there. And there is no waist rotation on them, so you're going to be doing everything on the torso. You can split about that much. Oh man, he missed his calling. This dude can kick. There's an upper thigh cut right above the armor plate right there. Double jointed knees. He can kick his own ass, his own back actually. He can almost stick his toes in that hole in his back. There's no thigh cut or boot cut right there. We do have a ball on the foot, but it is extremely limited by just the design of the leg plating. And there is a peg hole on the bottom of the feet. So overall, like I said, solid Iron Man figure. You can pick this up for probably about $24 and stuff. You know, if you don't have enough Iron Man, or if you want to have all the MCU, especially if you want to do like a Hall of Armor later on down the line, you're definitely going to want this figure. I think it's solid. My gripes are so minuscule for like no repulsor or something like that. That's all stuff. And honestly, I didn't really try, but I bet if I pulled out one of my other Iron Mans, I could match up some more hands to him and add those repulsors if I really wanted to. Not gonna really compare them too much. I'm actually pretty under the weather today, so I want to definitely get a video out for you guys. So let's and also let me know in the comments. I'm actually recording this a little bit differently. I'm using like a two elements to kind of put this together. So let me know if the quality is any better or any worse and stuff like that. So I know going forward, I appreciate that. So let's take a look at these cards, because some people like these things and they are Marvel Legends. So let us see what we get. So Dormammu. And yeah, okay. I guess it says wave on the back, so I guess that's the card wave. Thanos, Terrax, which is Dirty Tees, because we don't have a Terrax figure, or not done for a while. And another, so yeah, I got a foil card. A regular, yeah. Anyway, I'm not keeping them. I'm not collecting those. But I was interested to see who was in there. They really only get like 4 cards now. I might just take going open. Don't want to damage if I got a Charizard or something in there. But hold on. Alright, let's see. Got an Iron Man. Whoa, that's a crazy looking MODOK. The Ironmonger. And then Captain America. Yeah, I don't know. These are kind of whack. I'm not really a big fan of these so far at all. I like the old cards because you get like a little bio on the back of them. You get like their stats and their power levels and stuff. This doesn't tell me nothing. This just has other cards in there. I don't give a shit about that. I want to know who this card is. And then it's kind of weird that the art style is very, very all over the damn place. So we got realistic, kind of like more realistic art, and we got this old school kind of 70s 80s like shadowed out, and then we got this more kind of hyper. Yeah, so I don't know, it's a strange set of cards right there. So yeah, I don't know. So if you like this video, please leave a like, put in comments stuff, any feedback and stuff like that. Like I said, sorry it's a little short. I'm pretty sick today. But I will try to get another one up today, either Quicksilver or the 2-pack with Melina and the Red Guardian. Put in the comments maybe if I see it beforehand, which one you want to see first. If you want to support this channel, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Cajun Toy Review. Anything helps goes towards a new camera with a mic input and stuff as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself.